Hello, friends. Welcome back to Shadow Play Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me here today. If you are new to the channel, welcome. Make yourselves at home. There is so much content to catch up on. And if you're returning, well, friends, you guys know what's up. I appreciate you so much. Thank you for coming back and hanging out with me. I know I love being here, and it's also my hope that you enjoy your time while you're here, friends. So let's get to today's reading. Today, we're going to be looking into the next 3 months in your love life. I went back and looked, and it's been about 3 months since the last time we did this, so I thought it'd be good timing. So the only difference is that in this reading, we are going to go month by month and seeing what each month might have in store for you when it comes to your love life. This is a timeless reading, so whenever you come across it, you can just apply that to the following, the next 3 months. Or if you listen to the group and maybe it already sounds like a timeline that you're currently in, there might be messages waiting for you in another group. So you guys know what's up. It's a collective reading. Just stay in tune with your own situation and circumstances. If you're not liking the messages that are coming through today, or if you're not vibing with it, that's okay. You definitely don't have to claim it. It definitely does not mean that it is your story. So with that being said, you guys know what to do. We have 3 groups to choose from. As always, we have group number 1, group number 2, and group number 3. Whenever you're ready, I'll meet you at your reading. Hello, my group number 1s. If you picked this sticker, then welcome to your reading, friends. Today, we're going to be looking into your love life in the next 3 months. We are just going to be looking month by month. This is a timeless reading, so whenever you come across it, you can apply it to the current time frame you're in. Keeping in mind, of course, that it is a collective reading. If the situation I'm describing just doesn't feel right, if you're not liking it, it definitely doesn't mean it's your story. Or if it's talking about a current timeline that maybe you're already in and it already happened. That could also be indicators that maybe you're at a different point than the majority of the people that chose the same group as you. So with that being said, friends, let's try to get you some insights today as to what you can expect in your love life, month by month. And let's see what the vibes are going to be. We're just going to go with it. I'm not looking into anything specifically in your love life, but just saying, like I said, what the vibes are going to be like. All right. With that being said, my group number 1s, you guys know I appreciate you guys being here so much. I'm sending you guys so much love. I hope you guys are doing well. And let's get to it, my babies. Let's see what your love life is going to be looking like in the next few months. All right. Thank you, Spirit, for allowing me to channel these messages today for my group number 1s. Messages for my group number 1s, please. Messages for my group number 1s, their love life in the next 3 months. Messages for my group number 1s, what can we know? Their love life in the next 3 months, month by month, please. Messages for my group number 1. Can we get a glimpse into the month ahead? The first month, please. What can my group number 1s expect in their love life in the next month? From whenever they're watching this. What's their energy and love in month 1? All right, we have the 2 of Cups in reverse, the 4 of Swords in reverse. Messages from my group number 1. What can we know? Can you tell us what's going to be their energy in their love life? What's going to be going on in the first month? Messages for my group number 1s. All right, so I can already see you guys are actually avoiding people in general that aren't good for you. This could even be like a boss. It doesn't have to be, love is your emotional well-being as well. So it doesn't have to just be romantic love. So we are going to be talking about it in a few different ways. Now, for some of you, of course, it could be relationships, romantic relationships in general, or a specific person. But for a lot of you, I think it might even be people in general. There's certain things that you're like, you know what? Not my circus, not my monkeys, or I'm just not gonna, I'm not gonna subject myself to that, or I'm not gonna be dealing with that. You guys are gonna be very focused on your health, your wealth, your emotional stability, maybe even the comfort in your home. You guys could be slowing down, or you could be making time to do things that are good for you. Some of you guys might even be like walking a marathon or running a marathon, or maybe it is giving the energy of marathoning something, not just like a sprint, right? I feel like you're trying to simplify your life. I was going to say you're trying to be very carefree, but I think that that's not really doing it justice with the way that it's coming through. It's almost like I am just I'm not looking to complicate my life. All right, there could be some kind of drama or conflict or something that comes up with a person, someone that you're not getting along with. If it's not that you're not getting along, maybe you just have conflicting thoughts about love and relationships. Maybe you feel like everywhere you look, there's loving couples, or there's, things that that maybe you presently don't have, or maybe there's an issue there. Like I said, a conflict in your life. But it does seem like even if there is, even if you're thinking about it, even if you're revisiting it, I don't necessarily think it's holding you back. And I don't necessarily feel like you're going back to it or you're giving it too much time. We have the High Priestess reverse. So you could realize something or something could be revealed. Why the Tower reverse? Yeah, there seems to be an avoidance to certain people or certain things or certain dynamics because you're doing well. You're starting to feel good, or your money is doing better, or you're just feeling, maybe if it was an emotional like turmoil, if you just went through that, if there was, you know, if things have been rough, maybe now things are getting better. Because the Tower reverse, yes, it could be avoidance, but of course, it could also be rebuilding after a Tower moment. I do think that there is some stress or conflict surrounding love or relationships, or like I said, it could even be a boss, someone in your life. All right, the Magician in reverse in this case makes me feel like I'm doing the best I can with what I have. I do think that you are very resourceful, and even if you're lacking in certain areas, or if certain things in your life aren't going the greatest, I don't think that, again, um, it's not like overtaking or overpowering. You're very much in control, and it feels like you're, like I said, there feels like there's a recovery, whether it's physical, mental, emotional, financial, whatever it is. It feels like you're doing good. Why the Knight of Pentacles, the World reverse, and why the Nine of Swords in reverse? You guys could be sleeping better as well. Maybe you're working really hard, or yeah, because it feels like you're working hard, but you're also, or you're carrying the burden of a lot of things, but you're not letting it get to you like it used to, or you're building up stamina. You're getting stronger is also what I'm feeling here. So yeah, maybe you guys have a new routine, or you guys are maybe physically doing something that is exerting you, and to the point where your sleep is good, or you're not laying awake in bed at night thinking about these things or being worried about them. Like maybe at one point you were. Yeah, you're letting something go. Um I just heard good riddance when I put that one down. All right, let me see. We, of course, have a lot of Earth coming through, especially Taurus. So Capricorn and Virgo as well. And then we have Leo, Aquarius, and Scorpio. Strong on the Scorpio. Pisces as well. All right. I like it. Queen of Wands, Ace of Wands, and Knight of Wands in reverse. You're saying no to things. You might be trying new things. You might be feeling creatively stimulated or inspired, or maybe your energy levels are up. Um, but it feels like it comes, yeah, it comes with saying no to something, or releasing something, or saying that's not mine, or not now, not today. All right, group ones, that is your first month. Let's take a look at month two. If you guys are dealing with a relationship, if there is some kind of drama or conflict that comes up, like this feels like you're taking the high road and you're just kind of giving it space and time. Again, I don't want to worry about it. I'm not trying to complicate things. All right, thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number once, please. What does month two look like? The second month in their love life? What can they expect in their love life? Messages for my group number once, please. The second month, month two. What can they expect in their love life 2 months from now? What can they expect in their love life 2 months from now, whenever they're watching this? Like I said, it's a timeless reading, guys. Month two Ooh, look at you feeling better. Okay. You guys could have someone could be making up with you, or you guys are both putting in the effort, or your ideas as to what's right for you. Your efforts are starting to show. There is this feeling here of someone is either proving themselves or working hard towards this or haven't given up, and it is helping. There's this energy of touch and go or being able to balance both of these things. Now, maybe if there's a little bit of trust issues or imposter syndrome, that could be creeping up. But overall, I think that whatever you're putting your energy into, whatever you're putting the effort into, it's helping you feel better, or you're healing it. Now, let's talk to those of you that this has to do with a certain person or love and relationships, or a connect, or not a connection, a working relationship, right, with your boss. For those of you that it applies outside of romantic love, this could even be that both of you are kind of making the effort to try to get along. And even though at times we might have to hold our tongue, or we might have to look the other way, or we might have to be like, oh, okay, I'm just going to grit my teeth through this one and not say something, or I still don't fully trust that this is going to work out. That's the other way that this energy could be showing up. Overall, though, I think you are in a good place. Um, with whoever, with relationships in your life, or your idea of love, or like I said, the dynamic feels good. So if there was drama in month one, by month two you guys are both on better terms, or things just feel better. So you still aren't fully kind of convinced that this situation is going to come through for you, or that this person is going to come through for you, or that they're going to give you what they said they would, or that they're going to be there for you, or they're going to be able to provide or support. Maybe if this is coming from the self, that's where we look at like imposter syndrome, feeling like, okay, I'm putting in the work, I've been eating better, doing better, making better choices, and I know my worth. But now that I'm actually here, I'm being tested a little bit. Like, is this how I really view myself? That's what I mean by imposter syndrome. So just take it how it may apply to you in your situation. So you guys could just have a lot going on, or you guys are fantasizing about love, or you're investing or doing a lot of things, literally keeping busy, and that could be helping you feel better. Some of you guys could even be talking to several different people, or you have maybe many different options. Now, that could also signify a misunderstanding that you could have had with this person in month one, or that kind of drama or the conflict that you were feeling, or whatever was on your mind regarding it. It feels like that's what's being healed, or that's what we're moving past, or that's what we're getting over. Um, so your energy is coming out as being very cut and dry when it comes to your boundaries, or what you expect, or being very upfront. And it's not coming through as, it could be viewed a little bit confrontational. But for the right person, they're going to be open and able to understand you, or be able to kind of handle what it is that you're saying. Now, maybe you feel like in the past you were confused about love, or rose colored glasses. Maybe you found yourself like thinking that maybe you were a little naive in a situation. So that could be why now that you're feeling better, you're kind of approaching things differently, which feels like it's very head on, with whatever it is you're saying or communicating, or whatever boundary you're putting up there. Let's see why the Two of Pentacles. So the other thing is, some of you guys might be challenged to receive. That could be just one of those things that is part of like your healing journey. If there is trust issues here, and being open to receive, it's like sometimes it's like we might think we want love and all these things, and then it shows up and we actually don't know how to receive it, or we may not be open to it. So I am picking up a little bit of that as well. Okay. You could be going back and forth over how you feel, or you're having a conversation with someone about how you feel. You're being very protective over your heart, or your feelings, or your decisions. But it's almost to mask the fact that you're not 100% confident in this situation or the circumstance. There is a little bit of that going on for sure with these two coming out so close together. All right. So we have the Wheel of Fortune. We could be having a lacking of faith or trust, that things are turning out the way that they're meant to, or that the circumstances are changing, or that the timing is going to be right, or that things are going to work out. Just different kind of things coming through. Okay. So yeah, some of you guys are going back to the past, or there is a past situation here that makes it hard to, like I said, it's either receive or hold your standards higher, or, you know, I don't know, whatever that struggle is for you in love and relationships, of maybe not feeling like you have the support that you need. But there could also be a reflection based on a mother, or based on a mother figure, or something like that from your childhood, or a past relationship that maybe you had, something that you witnessed, or a belief that you picked up along the way that might be being triggered right now. All right, we have Two of Swords in reverse. So, the Two of Swords could be indecision or not making a decision. When it's reversed, it's almost like we know, but we might kind of be going for it, or ready to do something about it. Yeah. And then, as I say, ready to do something about it, we have the Eight of Pentacles. It's an opportunity to work on something, or to put in the effort. Um, all right. So that was month 2, Eight of Cups, walking away. So recognizing what maybe these things are, whether they're someone, beliefs, morals, or an issue that you were having in the past, it feels like that's going to be changing. All right. My group number ones. I feel like we just went on a journey. Well, let's see month number 3 for you. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number ones, please. Their love life 3 months from now. Messages for my group number one. This is a timeless reading, 3 months from whenever they're watching this. What is their love life like in the 3rd month? Thank you, Spirit. Month 3. What's going on in their love life in month 3? What's going on in their love life in month 3? Thank you, Spirit. 3 of Pentacles. I like it. Ooh, there's a lot of harmony. Yeah, there's harmony going on. You're hanging out, or you're doing something, or you're going back to somewhere. Whether this is a job, a place you used to go to, or friends, or someone that you enjoy being around. You guys could become part of an organization. This is giving like helping hand. So maybe you guys are helping in some kind of way. Maybe you're volunteering. This feels like whatever you're doing with your time, you feel really good about it. And I feel like you're making some kind of difference, or this is part of who you are, or your destiny, or there's something here that's aligning you to a bigger picture in some way. So you feel very connected in that 3rd month to the people, the causes, the things around you, and what you're working towards, and who you're doing that with. So say that you have group projects, or say that you're expected to do something at work, create a program or a system, or I don't know, a deadline, and you have other people to collaborate and work with. It feels like that's going great. Now, for those of you that are dating, you could be meeting really cool people. For some of you, this is a very small percentage. For some of you, you're going to meet someone that works in law, or some kind of they keep some kind of order. They might have some kind of knowledge that ends up helping you. There is this feeling here of a lot of growth around this time. Why the 3 of Pentacles? Messages for my group number ones, their love life in the 3rd month, month 3. Why the 3 of Pentacles for their love life? Messages for my group number ones. We have the King of Pentacles. It feels like things are going really good. You could be dating a King of Pentacles. You could be friends with a King of Pentacles, or you could be the King of Pentacles, or this could be your work. Okay, so wherever your emotional fulfillment comes from, that's the area that we're talking about. So take it as it applies, but there is going to be a new adventure. There's going to be something new here, and you are going to be I feel like there's a lot of excitement, or there's a lot of buzz, or there's a lot of like, yeah, exactly. You guys are on the same page, you and whoever this is, or a couple of other people. Um, so yeah, I know that area of your life looks really good. All right, why the Six of Swords in reverse? Messages for my group number ones, their love life in the third month. Ooh, you feel really empowered. Again, for those of you that have been dedicating yourselves to some kind of change, if it's a lifestyle change or you're approaching something differently, maybe you're getting a little bit more adventurous, or your creativity, that seems to be, pretty high right now. Now, for others of you, you could be collaborating with two different people, and there's a lot of the dynamic is really good. It does feel like power couple vibes, but not in the dating, but in the business sense. So, yeah, that could be around you. But if you are dating, then this is someone who maybe their career, they do something exciting, or they do something that you're very interested in, or they're very passionate about. Yeah, this could be someone that really helps causes, or that's what you're involved in. Again, it does seem to be a really harmonious time for you, regardless of who you're choosing to kind of let in your life, whether that's romantic or platonic or family or your coworkers. It feels like we're all getting along, or we're on the same page, or I'm surrounding myself with someone or with people that are my people. We have the same beliefs, or we can create positive change together, or yeah. So strong Libra energy and earth signs and fire as well. All right, we have the Fool. I like that. And then the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, there's something new here for you. So the big lesson in the next 3 months is going to be you walking away. You're going to be given the opportunity to walk away from an old belief, or maybe even change, rewrite the story. Like if you had a childhood that just wasn't the greatest, now is your chance to correct that. And there could be someone around you that's helping you with that, or is helping nurture that. Maybe that's just yourself and the way that your life is going. So, for those of you that this is not talking about love, but your emotional fulfillment or your peace is coming from your work and your career, this is very good energy in that area of your life, of course. Um, so yeah, there could be like a new project or a new idea that gets revisited, and then things are really taking off now. And maybe that imposter syndrome is the thing that we're leaving in the past. Now, for those of you that this is talking about romantic love, again, this feels like you're coming in contact or connecting with someone that helps you in some kind of way, or holds knowledge that you learn from, or maybe they're learning from you, or you guys both kind of meet in the middle, but there is an exchange here of a lot of information, and we're helping each other, and we're excited. And I don't know where this is going, but it feels good. There is a new beginning, and there's a lot of lighthearted energy behind it. You're not carrying around this like this grief, or this heaviness, or this whatever the baggage is, whatever those old beliefs are. All right. So we have, again, fixed energy coming through: Aquarius, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio. We also have Aries and Libra, fire signs, like we said, and earth signs as well. All right, my group number ones. That's what I have for you in regards to your love life in the next 3 months. You'll have to let me know how it goes. It feels pretty good for you. It feels like there's some advancements or some growth, and some opportunities to shed some old skin, huh? All right. Thank you, Spirit. What else, please? My group number ones. We have trust, love, faith, and passion. I love this. This is what's going to be reawakened. So, those of you that are artists, or you're having a hard time maybe envisioning the future, envisioning what you want, I think that's going to be changing. If you have conflict with someone in your life, I think that's going to be something that you guys work through. Even if it's someone that you don't want to reconcile with, you don't have to. It just seems like whatever the tension is, we're leaving it. If we're angry at love or relationships, that could be what's changing. So whatever it is, friends, I'm wishing you so much luck and so much love on your journey ahead. I appreciate you guys being here so much. Please take care of yourselves, and I'll catch you at the next one. Thanks, guys. Hello, my group number twos. If you picked the sticker, then welcome to your reading, friends. Today, we're going to be looking into your love life for the next 3 months. We are going to be looking into month one, month two, and month three. This is a timeless reading, so whenever you come across it, you can apply it to the time frame you're currently in. If I happen to be describing a situation that just doesn't feel right, or you're just not liking it, that's okay, friends. It just probably means it's not for you. If I'm describing something that already happened, it doesn't mean you're going to repeat it. It just probably means you're at a different point of the timeline than the majority of the other people that chose the same group as you. But besides that, friends, let's try to get as much information for you today as possible. And let's get to it. My group number twos, I love it that you're here. Thank you so much for joining me here today. I hope you're doing well, my babies. And let's get to it. Thank you, Spirit, for allowing me to channel these messages today for my group number twos. My group number twos, please. My group number twos, the next 3 months in their love life. What can we know? What can you tell us? Month one, please. Messages for my group number twos. What can they expect in the month ahead in their love life? Messages for my group number twos, please. What can they expect in their love life in the month ahead? Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number twos, please. Their love life in the month ahead. Too many. All right. Thank you, Spirit. We have the Knight of Pentacles, Temperance. Oh, I love that. You guys are focused on taking it slow or slowing down. Maybe if you're dating someone, you guys are taking it slow. And for some of you, you're just taking a break. Yeah, you guys could just definitely be taking a break with that Four Swords, the High Priestess. I'm choosing my peace. Now, for some of you that you are currently dating someone, this could be someone that you're already talking to or involved with. I don't necessarily see a new energy coming in the next month, but I see someone here is taking it slow with someone, slow and steady, and it feels very peaceful. This isn't a connection that maybe is setting off little alarms within yourself, at least not yet. Yeah, slow and steady. And for others of you, you are finding peace with where you're currently at with love and relationships. And you could just be, taking time to yourself or taking things slow, or it's not a time to be out here, perhaps. Messages for my group number twos the next month in their love life. Why the Knight of Pentacles? We have the Wheel of Fortune. Why Temperance? Messages for my group number twos. Some of you guys could be working, or you're dedicating yourselves to something. You guys could be working a lot, or you have a goal that you want to reach, whether this is a goal at work or a personal goal, or you're working on certain things when it comes to love and relationships. When we talk about love, this also has to do with what affects your emotional fulfillment or your emotional well-being. So it does feel very peaceful, very, very restful in the next month from whenever you're watching this. And like I said, for some of you guys, work could definitely be helping because things feel good there. You guys do feel like you're either slowing down this month or you're taking your time, slow and steady. Maybe you guys have a new routine, or you're going to bed earlier, or you're prioritizing your rest or your peace. And because of that, that affects what you used to do or what you would normally do or what time you do things. There's a feeling here of staying on track. You're focused on staying on track. All right, tell me about the Two of Cups. Now, for those of you that are dating someone, that you're dealing with them, it feels like it's working out for you right now because you could be busy outside of this connection or relationship. And this person might also be busy. So sometimes we may not get the response that we want, or maybe sometimes we delay responses. There is a feeling here of there could be a communication issue with someone that you'd be involved with, or someone that you're supposed to be on the same page with. But it could just be stemming from we don't have the time, or we keep missing each other's messages or each other's phone calls. There could be a back and forth, and then there could be like an explaining of, no, I know it's not like that, or are you kidding me? I was at work, or I was busy, or I left my phone. Like there could be conversations like that. Yeah, because someone here might feel a little, a little some type of way. Um, all right, let's see. Anything else in month one for my group number twos, their love life in the upcoming month ahead? It seems pretty peaceful. It does. It seems you're pulling back, you're going with the flow. And King of Pentacles, we keep getting Pentacles, so I feel work is good. Or you could be dating someone. If you guys are involved with someone, you could be dating someone that maybe they have to go to bed early, or they sleep in because they work late nights, or something like that. So you guys could just be working through minor misunderstandings, or minor things. Maybe this person gets crabby sometimes. And that could be an indicator that they need to go back to bed. All right, strong Pisces energy and strong Earth energy, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, and then we also have Sagittarius and Leo that showed up. All right, thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number twos. The second month from whenever they watch this, month two in their love life. What can they expect in the second month when it comes to their love life? Messages for my group number twos, please. Month two, when it comes to their love life, what can they expect? What's going to be going on in love for my group number twos in the second month, in month two? Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group twos, please. All right, we have the World reverse. We have Magician reverse. There could be a challenge, meeting a deadline, or being able to make plans and keep them. Yeah, there could be something that's going on that's kind of distracting you. Or you feel like if you are dating someone, you feel like this person may not be communicating with you, or they're acting out in certain ways to maybe try to get your attention or try to get you to react. Or that they're, again, maybe there's a sense of crabbiness here. Now, if this is you, this just feels like when it comes to love, you could just be kind of pushing it away, or you're like, no, I ain't got time for that. King of Pentacles, I could be focused on my priorities, my work, my finances, or, people rely on me. Now, if this is someone that you're dealing with, that could be what they're saying, or what they're kind of leaning into with that King of Pentacles. I got work. I don't have time to explain myself, or I don't have time for this. They're probably not necessarily saying that with the King of Swords in reverse. But with this Page of Cups in reverse, it also makes me think like, well, are you acting kind of funny? Are you showing out in other ways? Are you being a little crabby? Do you need to use your words? So it's coming through. Um, so yeah, someone here could be, I don't have time to have fun, or I don't have time to hang out. I don't have time for that. But it's coming from a place of, it's more so like negativity, or it's more so, it's by choice. All right. So let's see. Like, if this is someone that you're dealing with, I could feel that maybe you might get like a little annoyed with them, or you could tell when they're moody. Why the World in reverse? Messages for my group number twos, the second month, please. Month two in their love life. Why the Magician in reverse? So you guys are getting something that you wanted, or that you wished for, but now that it's here, it's kind of difficult, like I said, to maybe make a plan and stick to it, or do anything about it, or create change right now. It does seem to be like there's either a lot going on, or um, you just don't want to worry about certain things. Like, say that you're not dating anyone, and say that your work is going really well. It's like, well, I wanted this level of work, or I wanted this level of responsibility, so I'm getting what I want. But now, like, I ain't got time to think about love, or I don't even know how I feel about it anymore. I don't even know if I want it. There seems to be some kind of disconnect, like I said, if this is you. But if this is someone that you're dealing with, then this person has a job, or they do something, or they dedicate themselves to something, or that what they do, it's admirable, or this is the type of person you wanted. We want someone that's successful, or that has a job. And then when it actually shows up, it's like, oh shit, but they actually don't know how to balance it. They don't know how to express themselves, or they don't know how to communicate how they're feeling. There is a sense here of, I don't want to worry about it, I don't want to talk about it. But other things are going good, especially in the job situation. Now, you could be recognized, or this person, if it's someone that you're dating, they could be someone who's kind of famous or well known in their area of career, or other people see them as being someone that's very attractive, or there's someone that has possibly like a star quality. This is giving successful business person, or it's giving success in general. So we're being very successful in this area of our life, but when it comes to love, it's a little shut down, or it has to be put on pause because of the timing. All right, so here's the Queen of Pentacles. So we are getting counterpart energy. We're getting two people that maybe there's parenting that's going on. Maybe there's we both understand business, or we both work together, or we both understand it. But even if you're kind of offering something here, it doesn't feel like they're willing to take it, or it doesn't feel like there's the most positivity behind it. Money, I'm going to say money feels good. My group number twos. I know it's a love reading, but the pentacle energy is strong in this one. So we have to approach that. Love and emotions, you might be trying to be there for someone and they don't know how to kind of, yeah, maybe their attitude's a little down and you're like, do you want a cookie? Here, I know what's going to make you feel better. The lovers, yeah. You could be knowing how to cheer someone up. All right, someone could be like almost burned out, especially if you're if not dealing with someone, especially if you're connecting with someone. All right, my group number twos. Let's look into the third month ahead. All right, thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number twos, please. 3 months from now, the third month, please. Month number 3, their love life in month number 3. What can they expect in their love life in the next 3 months? In the third month, please. What can they expect in their love life? What's going to be going on in their love life in the third month? Thank you, Spirit. Messages from my group number twos, please. Their love life in month number 3. Messages for my group number twos, their love life in third month. All right, we have Fool reverse, the World reverse. Messages for my group number twos, please, their love life. You're choosing your peace, honestly. And that could mean that you're not really open to kind of taking a risk, doing anything big. If you guys are dating someone, you're still dealing with them, or you're still connecting with them, but you're doing it in a way where you're being very protective of your peace. Maybe there's conversations that, eventually you guys need to have, but it's like not now, I have other stuff going on, or all this other stuff is going good. I don't really feel like dealing with this now. That's the energy that I'm getting. And if you guys are not dating someone, then again, this is about you protecting your peace, and you're not willing to bring in anyone new into your world just yet. I do feel there is something here about Leo season coming in strongly for you. There is this feeling here of moving on, or feeling better, or things finally feeling calmer, or you're feeling very at peace and very calm. I do think that you're working, or you're manifesting something new, but at the same time, you're not taking any risks, or like I said, you're not looking to create any kind of big change at this specific moment in time. I do think that you are feeling better about, whatever it was, if there was regret or sadness or a feeling of loss, or, kind of being bummed out about things. It feels like the circumstances haven't necessarily changed, but your outlook has, and maybe it's even if you are connecting with someone and it was, they get kind of crabby or moody, or, or we can't express ourselves. There's something here that we're moving past when it comes to that. All right, why the Strength card? Messages for my group number twos, their love life in the third month. We have 10 of Wands in reverse, so that's just doubling down on the you protecting your peace. It's almost like you've been heavy lifting for so long that now it feels light. It's like what is that, when you're leveling up in weights? If you're lifting weights. All right, why the Four of Swords? Six of Pentacles. Why the Six of Swords? Two of Wands. Okay. So you guys have options, or you guys could be planning on going somewhere, or you're thinking of the future. You guys, yeah, you could be wanting to spend money or go somewhere, like invest in something. This would be like buying a ticket or booking a package or going somewhere. You guys could be planning a getaway. This would be somewhere restful and somewhere peaceful, or somewhere that you would feel at peace. Now, if this has to do with another person, this is about you guys just having kind of equal exchange, enough that makes you comfortable. But again, we're not really kind of creating anything, nothing is really changing in any kind of major way. But for a lot of you, though, I do feel like this is you're going somewhere, or you're doing something, you're investing more time, or you're prioritizing something that is you're planning for. And it does feel, this feels like it's something to look forward to. Why the Sun in reverse? My group number 2's love life in the 3rd month. We have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse and the Ace of Swords in reverse. So, you're going to have your moments where maybe you don't feel the most positive about things, or it's hard to kind of see bigger picture, of course, when we're living it every day. So I think there's just a sense here of surrender and looking forward towards the future, with trying not to worry in the present about things that maybe you can't change, or things that haven't happened yet. Sometimes we give ourselves anxiety thinking of future things that haven't happened yet, and they affect our present. So there is a little bit of that coming through. I think there's just uncertainty here over whether something's ever going to move forward, or ever going to happen for you, or if it's this connection, if it's someone that you're dealing with, or if you're single, or if your love life is feeling some type of way. There's just a little bit of uncertainty here. But overall, like I said, especially for those of you that are planning on doing something, maybe you're not even going somewhere. Maybe you're taking some paid days off, and you're sleeping in, or you're resting, or you're doing something peaceful. This does feel like maybe you've been debating it for a while, or you've been thinking about it for a little while, and this is encouraging you to go, to move forward if you can. All right. All right. For those of you that are in connections, there could be something here that you and your partner are struggling to provide for each other at this time, because it could be like a mutual struggle. Like maybe you're overworked and so are they, or maybe you guys work different schedules. So there could be something like that that comes through, where it's like we're mutually tired, or we're mutually kind of feeling the same. All right, my group number 2s. Let's get you guys some oracle cards. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group 2s. The next 3 months in love for them. What else do they need to know? The next 3 months in my group number 2's love life. Peace. There's that 4 of Swords, you guys. Oh my gosh, weren't we talking about anxiety? Yeah, rest. Wow. This is just like confirming your whole reading. We have space. So taking time and space, resting, easing your anxieties if you have them. Friends, wow, these cards literally were like the short form of your reading. That's kind of crazy, huh? My group number 2s. That is what I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I hope that it is helpful when and if the time comes. Yeah, you guys know I appreciate you guys being here so much. Please take care of yourselves out there, and I'll catch you at the next one. Thanks, guys. Hello, my group number 3s. If you picked this sticker, then welcome to your reading, friends. Today, we're going to be looking into your love life in the next 3 months, and what can you expect? We are going to be doing a different format today, where we're just going to be going month by month and seeing what the vibe is going to be in your love life. Now, a reminder, it is a collective reading, so if you're not liking the energy that I'm picking up on today, if it's triggering, or if you've been there, done that, it definitely does not mean you're going to repeat it, and it definitely doesn't mean it's your story. It just probably means it's not for you today, friends, or you're at a different point of the timeline than the rest of the collective that chose the same group as you. But besides that, let's see how much information we can get for you today as to what the next 3 months have in store for you. My group number 3s, thank you so much for joining me here today, my babies. I hope you guys are doing well. And let's get to it. Thank you, Spirit, for allowing me to channel these messages today for my group number 3s. My group number 3s, please, Spirit. My group number 3s, what can we know? What can you tell us? Their love life in the next 3 months. My group number 3's love life in the next 3 months. What can we know? Friends, this is a timeless reading, so it's 3 months from whenever you come across it. All right, let's get into it. Month 1, please. And the upcoming month ahead from whenever my group number 3's watch this. The upcoming month ahead in their love life. What can they expect? Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number 3's, please. Their love life in the upcoming month ahead from whenever they watch this. What is their energy in love? What's going on for them in their love life in the upcoming month ahead? All right, we have 9 of Pentacles in reverse. We have 7 of Swords in reverse. Wow, it feels like you're not available, or it feels like you're really busy. This could be that you literally don't have time, or this feels like a lot of people want to make plans with you or dates with you. We have the Magician. Yeah, this feels like, okay, say that there was a period of time where maybe you weren't kind of doing too many exciting things or experiencing things. And you're like, you know what, that needs to change. I really need to, or I want to get back out there, or I want to bring more fun into my life, or there's something here that you're putting your energy and effort behind to create some kind of change. And it feels like you're booked up. Now, this is also a good sign. I know this is a love reading, but when we talk about love, this also has to do with the things that affect your emotional well being. So, for some of you, this is going to tie into work. For those of you that are looking for new clients, or you need clients, or or you're looking for something to come in and help, it feels like you're booked up. So, if you want to be booked, I think the next month ahead is going to be good for that. All right. We have the 5 of Swords. We're going to take it in reverse. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number 3's. The month ahead in their love life. What can they expect? The month ahead in their love life. All right, we have the 4 of Pentacles in reverse. And then we have the King of Cups in reverse. So yeah, I think you guys are focused on your finances, or you're focused on a personal goal. Now, if you are dealing with someone, this could be someone that you are trying to make something happen with, or you're trying to manifest. But at the same time, there's a sense here of surrendering. This person, if you are dealing with a person, it doesn't feel like they are emotionally open or maybe available at this time. Not all of you are going to be dealing with someone, but some of you could be. And others of you, this is just your energy coming through, where you're not necessarily open or feeling warm and fuzzy, or, you're not necessarily kind of available to take on, anything big outside of what it is that you have your goal set on, or your focus set on. All right, we have Knight of Swords. So a lot of you guys are going to be on the go, literally booked up, on the go. I have places to be. It is giving that. So if that's you, just know that you are going to be pretty active. I do think that there's a feeling here of I almost don't have enough, whether it's I don't have enough time or supplies or resources. It does feel like I said, if you're looking to be booked up, I think this is going to be a good time for you. All right, we have Justice. So you you feel like where your focus is right now in the upcoming month ahead, or how things are, this is perfect, or this is what kind of works for you now. There's also a feeling here of truth. You may be realizing the truth to something, or someone could be telling you something. If you're dealing with someone, maybe they're telling you, they're being honest about their schedule or their availability. Maybe they're trying to make something happen, but at the same time, maybe it's hard for them to kind of be in touch, or be there as much as maybe they would like to be, because they are being pulled in another direction. It is giving, the energy of I don't have time for that, or I have other things going on. All right, we have the Hangman. So again, another indicator of surrender here, doubling down that 4 of Pentacles of release. So yeah, you could just be going with the flow. You guys could be focused on your rituals, or you're focused on maybe some kind of changes you want to create. Maybe you're using your resources, or you're tapping into what you know. You guys could be journaling. I am noticing writing here and then writing here right next to each other. Maybe you're writing something. Yeah, you guys could be focused. Maybe it's school. Maybe that's what's taking you. Maybe that's what's taking your time and making you unavailable. All right, we have the Three of Cups. So this is almost giving like study group. If it's not that, it's that you are getting together with people that fill your cup and don't deplete it. These are connections that are very straightforward. These are people that you can trust, or you guys, and this could even be like forming a little coven. Like we're studying the same thing, or we have the same interests, we're sharing notes, we're comparing. It feels it's giving. Practical Magic, the margarita scene. Can I join? All right, so you guys you're it feels like you're locking in with that Magician and that Hangman. Tell me about the Four of Pentacles in reverse. Now, if this is talking about one specific person, the romantic connection, whoever this is, this King of Cups in reverse, they could just be very distant around this time, and you could just be coming from a place of, I understand, don't worry about it. No drama here. I'm not going to read between the lines. This is an energy of I'll be happy when I see you or when we do message each other, but I understand. Ace of Cups in reverse, Four of Pentacles in reverse. It doesn't feel, again, like you're putting emphasis on new love or putting too much pressure on, if you are dating someone, them showing up. Um, it just feels, honestly, this doesn't really feel like you're currently connected to someone, but in case you are, that's just where the energy stands, where there is a little bit of an emotional distance and you could just be focused on other things. All right, we have the Six of Wands and the King of Cups. So if you guys are looking for clients or looking to book up work, I think you are getting that success that you want, but there's something that comes with it that you don't really like, or it's like, oh, but this is the downside to it. So there could be something else that's coming up for you. I do think that you are seeing success, or you are seeing improvements, or maybe you're getting more recognition for what you do, or maybe this person gives you attention when they can, if it is one specific person. But again, the emotional part doesn't seem to kind of be connecting. There seems to be some kind of disconnect here with what's going on and how we feel about it, or how this person feels. We have Empress reverse. Some of you guys could be waiting to feel better or feel different, or wanting new love, or wanting something different to happen. But at the same time, it may not be happening right now. And so we're just surrendering it to the universe. My group number 3s. All right. We have Tower reverse and Hermit. It's best if I just keep to myself. All right. We have a Libra, Taurus. Water signs showing up as well. We have Aries and Cancer. We have Libra again. All right. Let's see. Month 2. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number 3s, please. The second month. Their love life in month number 2. My group number 3's love life in the second month ahead. Messages for my group number 3's. What's their love life? What's the energy in their love life in month 2? What's the energy in my group number 3's love life in the second month ahead, month 2? Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number 3's, please. What's the energy in their love life in the second month ahead in month 2? What's their energy in their love life in month 2? Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number 3's. Oh my goodness, too many. All right, we have Queen of Cups in reverse. We have a Devil reverse. We have Hangman in reverse and the Nine of Wands. Okay, so you could be feeling like the answer to your love life, or the answer to things right now, are to just stay emotionally detached. It's almost like, look, I'm going to go cold, because if I don't, I'm going to end up in some codependent situation, or I'm going to lean too heavily into it, or there's some kind of level of toxicity that's going to attach to me, so I'd rather not. There is a feeling here that something is being highlighted, or you're realizing that you're still wounded, or that you're tired and exhausted, so you almost don't want to deal with it. There's a sense here of shutting off or shutting down emotionally, but I'm keeping busy, so it helps, or I'm doing other things, so it helps. Some of you guys, there could be, a struggle of wanting attention, or wanting that, but also recognize that it might lead to bigger problems, or it's not going to be healthy for you. And so you're purposely staying back. But the solution is to just kind of go cold. Um, Messages for my group number threes. Wait, what month are, yeah, we're the second month. All right. Four of Swords. I'm choosing peace. Magician reverse. I've been trying to manifest. I've been trying to make things happen, but it's not. So I'm just going to take a break, or I'm just going to step back. Now, this part kind of feels like a pattern. So if this feels familiar, like I said, it doesn't mean that you're going to repeat it, but if it does sound familiar, then maybe there's something to kind of learn from here. Because this is feeling like I'm carrying the burden and it's so heavy, it's weighing on me, that it's a little bit of a crash out maybe. And then I end up needing to take a nap, or I end up needing to kind of pull the plug, take a break, put my phone down, go to sleep. And look, she's falling asleep holding her phone. So we have the Two of Cups, there is the feeling here of wanting connection or feeling connected to someone, but it's almost like not like this or not like that. There is a feeling here of you're trying to be very aware of not falling into something devilish, into not the devil's embrace. Yes, the devil's embrace. It'd be doing that sometimes, but I think you're trying not to do that. But it's almost really hard for you not to. It's like, we said it the other day, I have all this love to give, with it not having kind of anywhere to go, or not having to anyone to love up on. So it's kind of weighing on you. And like I said, if it's a specific person, then it could be having to do with that specific person. All right, why the Hangman in reverse? Messages for my group number threes. The second month ahead. We have Strength reverse. Why the Nine of Wands? Messages for my group threes. The second month ahead. Emperor reverse, Knight of Wands. So someone could show you like some kind of, out of nowhere, they could be impulsive and do something. And you're like, oh, not again. Or like, why this again? Or maybe you even end up missing their text because it's so out of the blue or spontaneous and you're already sleeping. It's like there's almost something here of, this is tiring. I don't want to deal with it anymore. I'm taking a break. Yeah, it's hot and heavy, or yeah, I get excited. Maybe this is even your own desires that you feel, you get excited about, and then you're like, oh, it's not even worth it. I'm tired of that shit. I'm tired of whatever it is that they're doing, or I'm tired of that type, or I'm tired of being let down, or people that are selfish. So there is a little bit of a struggle here. And there's also an energy of avoidance. So you could be avoiding someone or avoiding something. Why the Magician in reverse with the Tower in reverse? Justice card. You're doing what you need to do. This is also, you need things to be fair and balanced. And there's a lot of awareness about that. Tell me about the Devil in reverse with the Two of Cups. Messages for my group threes, the second month ahead in their love life. Six of Wands. Guys, so yeah, maybe there is someone here that you're connecting with, but it feels like this person or someone here gives attention or gets attention, but maybe you're feeling like this person treats you like a friend, or you learn something about them. Tell me about the Nine of Wands, but I feel like they're going to do something, or that's just like kind of tires you, or why, or they're still wounding here from a past relationship. The Lovers in reverse could be like making the wrong choice or choosing the wrong one, or someone here continues to make like a choice that is exhausting. Ace of Cups in reverse, no renewal. So you guys might have the opportunity to date or get together, but again, it just doesn't seem like much is changing. And something's gonna happen this month, and you're gonna kind of see that. All right, Four Swords tells us that you're taking a break. You're trying to find peace here. All right. Beware of someone or some kind of level of impulsivity in that second month. All right, friends, let's look into the third month. Your love life in the third month. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number 3s, please. Their love life in month 3, the third month ahead. Messages for my group number 3s, please. Their love life in the third month ahead. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group 3s, please. Their love life in the third month ahead. Thank you, Spirit. What is their love life going to be like in the third month ahead? Thank you, Spirit. 3 months from now. Messages for my group 3s, 3 months from now. All right, we have 8 of Wands, Queen of Cups, the Devil, and the Chariot. All right, so you're moving forward with something. There's that Queen. So there could be a little bit of obsession coming through, or a lot of lust, a lot of desire. You could be going somewhere, like driving somewhere, or moving something forward. Interesting, the world. You could be meeting someone like somewhere, going to a place where you know this is like your guys' place, Sun in reverse. It could be just between you two. So there is some action going on in the third month. Why the 8 of Wands? Messages for my group 3s. 8 of Pentacles. Someone put in the work or the effort. Why the Queen of Cups? 4 of Cups. Out of boredom, you might be doing this. Why the Devil? 6 of Pentacles. Yeah, there's an even exchange here. So it feels like there's something transactional. So this is giving like hotel, or it's giving a place. If it's not that, it feels like maybe I don't know if there's an app you need to pay for, but that app is going to bring you all the things, the tasty things, right? The lust, the passion, the desire, people to party with, or it's going to, you know, that really leaning into that stuff. Unless you guys are dealing with a Capricorn. We have Cancer with that Chariot card. We have 10 of Wands. Why the World, please? Messages from my group number 3s. Their love life in the third month. Why the World? 4 of Swords in reverse. It's time to get back out there. Some of you guys could be back on the dating apps, or if it's a specific person, I think you guys are meeting up with them to hook up or do whatever it is you do. Maybe you just drink with them. Yeah, transactional, the Devil. We're paying for something perhaps. Then we have the 7 of Pentacles in reverse. I'm tired of waiting. I just want something to happen, or I want to be happy now. What else, please? Messages for my group number 3s. Their love life in the third month. Why the 8 of Wands with the 8 of Pentacles? We have the Magician. You're getting something that you wanted to happen, or you made this happen. Why the Queen of Cups with the 4 of Cups? 8 of Swords in reverse, the Fool. So you're choosing to act maybe innocent or naive or to something. Yeah, you just want a new experience. Why the Devil and the 6 of Pentacles? You could be dating someone new that normally you would maybe reject, but you're giving it a chance. 6 of Cups, Ace of Cups. I want this again, or I want this now. Yeah, there's something here about the past. 2 sixes. So it's by choice. Tell me about the Chariot and the 10 of Wands. Messages for my group number 3s, the third month in their love life. 9 of Pentacles. Someone could really be buttering you up, romancing you, sweeping you off your feet, picking you up maybe. You could also be choosing to go somewhere by yourself, and that's how you end up meeting someone. There is a feeling here of something new. So it's either a date or meeting up with someone, or someone is putting in the effort and it's almost hard to say no. Why the World with the 6, with the 4 of Swords in reverse. 10 of Pentacles. This feels like it would be a one day thing or a one night thing or a quick something. Or it's not anyone or anything that's kind of going to be long term, or can be that. Again, it is giving like hotel. It's a short term stay. 6 of Wands, but the attention feels good, or this feels good, or it makes me feel successful. Empress reverse, even though my needs aren't getting met, or even though I don't trust it. Why the Empress reverse? Or maybe I was waiting for too long, and this is 3 of Cups in reverse, Judgment. You know, it's short term. So this feels like it's someone that you know isn't going to stick around, or it's someone that you don't want for them to stick around. It's just in the moment. We have Knight of Pentacles and King of Wands in reverse. King Roach came out. So someone that takes a long time replying or to move. Knight of Wands in reverse, inconsistent. All right. You guys are going to be fucking around and finding out, my group number threes. Have fun. Be safe. Do what is best for you, my group threes. That is what I have for you in regards to the next 3 months in your love life. Let's get you guys some oracle cards before we send you on your way. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number threes, please. Their love life in the next 3 months. My group number threes, we have cleanse, sweetness, reflection. So you have no problem attracting people with your energy. That sweetness, you know, especially if it's someone that kind of keeps coming back, or, you know, I don't think that that's an issue for you. But there's something here about reflecting what makes you happy. I think that's what you're going to be doing, because I think you're going to be taking action in that 3rd month. Cleanse is talking about releasing, letting go of the past, movement forward, being happy. I do think that in the next 3 months, there is going to be a change for you. And I do think you are going to be happy. My group number threes, that is what I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I hope that it is helpful when and if the time comes. I appreciate you guys so much. Please take care of yourselves, and I'll catch you at the next one. Thanks, guys.